Hi, my name is Joni, and today I'm going to share with you a self-treatment technique that's useful for releasing the tight tissue through the back of our legs. So in a seated position with our back supported against the wall and legs relatively straight out in front of us, we're going to place the inflatable yellow ball underneath us so that we're sitting on top of it, right at the top of the back of our leg, just in front of our bones of our pelvis. So we want to make sure that we're not putting any pressure on bones. We want to be in the soft tissue. Now at the same time, we're also going to put a little pillow underneath the lower leg and just let the leg rest right on the pillow. You may need to wiggle and move around a little bit to find areas of tightness, find areas of tension. And once you find that spot of tightness, then you want to wait, remembering that it takes 4, 5, or 6 minutes for the tissue to fully release when we're applying gentle sustained pressure into that area. So it's important to give it plenty of time, and it's important to give our tightness all of our awareness and all of our focus. And one of the ways that we can do that is through breath. So as we breathe in, we're going to breathe right to where the ball is, right to where we feel that tension, pressure, or tightness. As we breathe out, we're letting our body soften over the ball and letting our body sink right into the floor or whatever surface that's supporting us. It's important to keep it soft and gentle and easy. If anything's too intense, our body just tenses against it or braces, and therefore we can't get any full releases or therapeutic benefit out of the time that we spend. So if anything feels like it's too much or too intense, you can always shift the ball to a different position or work around that intense area, or you can change the surface that you're working on. Maybe the floor is too firm for you, so you can do this on a bed, just seated against the headboard, or something that would support your upper body. So once you've experienced some nice releases in this area, and you'll know when your tissue is releasing because it'll start to feel different. You'll feel the tension ease, you'll feel the pain start to dissipate, and you'll feel that soreness go away. So when that's occurred, you know that that area is clear, or it's soft and elongated, and you can move on and find another area to treat. So what we're going to do is go ahead and shift the ball down towards our foot about an inch or so. That's it. And find the next spot. And again, we need to adjust it, wiggle or roll a little bit to find the area of tightness. We can do so. Then once we find it, then we want to refrain from rolling, because rolling is just like rubbing the tissue rather than releasing it. We want that constant sustained pressure to get a fascial release. So we're just going to continue to repeat this process until we work our way down our leg. And sometimes we can be drawn to just treat the areas that are really bothering us or really hurting. And that can be useful, but so often there's tightness in other areas of our body or tightness surrounding those sore spots that's actually causing or contributing to those restrictions and to the sensations that we're feeling. That if we just treat the symptoms, then we're not addressing the root cause of the problem. So when we allow ourselves to be a bit systematic with our self-treatment, then we're sure to cover those areas thoroughly and really address the cause of our problems. So as we continue to progress using the ball down the leg, one of the areas that we will avoid is the area directly behind the knee. So you want to refrain from putting the ball there and just focus on working above the knee and below the knee. So once you reach the area below your knee, that's when you're going to take the pillow out and then just let your leg rest right on top of the ball. Again, avoiding that space right behind your knee in that soft spot. You're going to stay with the muscles and the major tissues of your lower leg. You're going to continue that process until you reach the ankle area. Right about there. And again, as you go along, if you find a spot that doesn't feel tender or tight or sore, that tells you that that area is open and released, and you can just move on to another area.